Hi, wherever you are around the country, welcome to our section called Newsmaker of the Month. And I got a very young newsmaker this month from the legal side of life. Presenting before you, Eshaan Jacques. He is the person who, along with his team, has just finished champion in the All India Moot Court competition held in Goa just a few days back. So Eshaan, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure.
Tell us, how's the feeling winning at the Moot Court? It's surely a first time for you and your team. What are you feeling right now?
Absolutely, it's really amazing. It's an amazing feeling to not only win a Moot Court, but when you're in your home state as well, winning here is ecstatic. Moreover, it's, I would say, double joy for the family as well, because 3 days ago, we even got the news that my father was even awarded an award for delivery in public service on Republic Day, and it was a cherry on the cake of me receiving this award as a winner for Moot Court as well. So I'm happy and the family is really happy at this point of time.
Wow, a double celebration there, and I don't know whether there are some boats sailing behind us at this scenic location we are in, but it was smooth sailing for Eshaan and his team. Tell us how the competition went through 3 days of legal battling, so to say.
Absolutely.
So how was the experience?
It was really informative and enriching. The competition started on the 27th of this month, and we had the valedictory function on the 29th. That was yesterday. We had 26 teams from all over the country who did participate in this moot, and there were 2 preliminary rounds, 1 quarter-final, a semi-final, and then a final. The teams, I would say, were very competitive because everyone who comes for such a competition wants to win. And we had it in mind that if we were coming to Goa, we had to win. That was what it was.
So you all came all the way from Bhopal, you and your team.
team.
Tell us more about your college.
I am from the National Law Institute University, Bhopal, also known as NLIU, Bhopal. We were a 3-member team consisting of myself as a speaker, my co-counsel and my co-speaker Aniket, and my researcher Kaustubh. We are the 3rd-year team members and a part of the 5-year course at NLIU Bhopal, wherein we found this moot as an opportunity to own our skills of advocacy, and hence we came here to Goa, my home state.
You know, I believe the concept of moot court competition began in India somewhere in the mid-80s, and it's such a fabulous part of the legal education culture. But having said that, Eshaan, where did you all get this idea of to take part in this competition? Was it over a cup of tea or a cycling ride, or when you all were just discussing together?
So it so happens that back in college, we have something known as an MCA e-notice board. And through that, we get to know the moots that are oriented throughout the country and around the world as well. Now, we faced an internal competition within our batchmates and against our batchmates in college itself. And through that, we were oriented this moot and allocated the GD Kamath moot in Goa. And when it's Goa, there's a lot of competition for the moot.
Yeah.
Not because it's only for the moot, but because of the state as well. And that's when it becomes all the more tougher. But the 3 of us are really keen on constitutional law, and that is something that has driven us to take part in this prestigious moot.
So what was the constitution of your strategy?
That would be very confidential, I would tell you, but right now, okay, I'll tell you what it was. So our strategy was pretty simple. We were here to win, but in order to win, we had to clear each and every stage by being the best team.
Okay.
But with that being said, I'm of the opinion that it is not the skill of every member, but it is the will of every member to win a competition that helps all the team members in totality.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, I feel it is important that at every stage one needs to have a strong point of law in mind and apply it to the facts of the case. And that is when the judges will be impressed not only with your art of advocacy, but as to how you distinguish facts of a precedent and the case at hand. And I feel this was the strategy that has helped us. And since we were the winners, I think this is maybe one of the reasons that helped us win.
Fabulous. And having won this, which was the topic of discussion or arguments that helped you all cross the finishing line?
So the issue before the court was whether section 124A of the IPC that deals with sedition, it was whether it was violative of the fundamental rights enshrined in the constitution. And as per a judgment of the Supreme Court in Kedarnath Singh versus State of Bihar, sedition has been held to be held intra vires the constitution. That is, it is still the law of the land and hasn't been declared unconstitutional, nor has it been repealed by a court. But at the same time, there is a judgment of the Supreme Court in S.G. Vombekar versus Union of India, which has stayed the operation of sedition. It has not declared it unconstitutional, nor has the Parliament repealed it.
Okay.
So it is under consideration before the Parliament of India, and hence through this there were deliberations from either side, submissions from either side, and finally it was held to be in our moot court. It was held to be intra vires the constitution, and hence we won the moot.
Fabulous. And the three of you, are you all generally on the same page in court and off the court as well?
Yes, absolutely. So the three of us are very good friends in college as well, and we are very much interested in constitutional law. Particularly when we come from national law universities, many students are interested into corporate law, getting into law firms. Very few are interested in getting into the practice of law, per se litigation. But I feel this was a moot that has helped the three of us to crystallize as to where we want to go in the next 2 years from now.
All right.
And that would be the courts of the land.
So Eshaan, this moot court competition, it's named after a very famous Goan judge himself. Can you tell us more about it?
Right. So this is the Justice G.D. Kamath Memorial National Moot Court Competition 2023. And it was organized by V.M. Salgaonkar College of Law, which is one of the premier institutes of law in the state of Goa. The competition was organized by Salgaonkar Law College in collaboration with the G.D. Kamath Trust to commemorate the achievements of the late Shri Justice G.D. Kamath, who has been a judge of the Bombay High Court. And if my memory serves me right, he's also one of the first, or rather the first Goan to be elevated as a Chief Justice of a High Court, particularly the Gujarat High Court. So this is what it is about the moot court competition here in Goa.
And physically, what was the setup like at the moot court? Can you take us through that?
So on the face of it, we have two preliminary rounds. So in the preliminary rounds, we are judged on the basis of various parameters, which include oral advocacy, application of facts, application of the law, more importantly, time management. But once we head into the quarterfinals, it's on a knockout. So however high or low you may score, it depends on as to how the judges perceive the argument in your favor. And that is when you qualify to the next stage.
And the setup of the court there, it's exactly like a normal court? The judges in front of you all, you'll address them as me lord,
yes,
yes, everything is the same?
Everything is the same. The only difference is it's in a classroom till the quarterfinals.
Okay.
And post that, it is in a moot court hall.
All right.
Which is an actual setup of that of a high court.
So you get a feel of
Absolutely.
A high court.
It's an actual simulation happening in front of your eyes.
Fabulous. And since you are such an enthusiastic and brilliant legal person to be, can you go down memory lane and tell us how did you take up this profession? In case there are many other legal aspirants watching you, how can you encourage them or tell them what took you there?
First and foremost, I am in my third year of a 5-year BA LLB program. And whilst I was in the 11th grade, I had it in my mind that I would want to practice law and become a lawyer one day. And hence, in the year 2020, I took the common law admission test and by the grace of God got into National Law Institute University, Bhopal, which is, as per the year of establishment, the second and the oldest national law school in the country. And thereon, life has been a roller coaster. It's been fun. It's been hectic at the same time because of academics and co-curriculars like moot courts. But with that being said, we need to enjoy the moment wherever we are and put forth our best at every point of time.
Before you actually planned to become a legal eagle, at home, how was it? You were that teenager who would win arguments of course, within the parameters of parental control.
Absolutely.
Were you that teenager who would win arguments often with your parents?
If not win, I would say at least I would try to win the argument, because at home it's very difficult to win an argument with parents, because even if you win, in reality you still lose.
Yes.
So I would say arguments have helped me develop not only as a better human being, but also as a student of law, and that is very important and I feel arguments is something that are very important with respect to questioning, because it's only when you start questioning will you get answers, and I think that is the future.
Yeah. As a law student, Eshaan,
Yes.
what are the major challenges that a student faces?
Primarily, it's time management that is the biggest challenge as a law student, because while balancing academics, we have to do internships, paper publications, projects, and obviously mid-semester exams and semester exams. But it's all about time management, I would say, because in order to excel in life, we need to have a balance, and having a balance is very important. Be that as it may, I feel if one strives for excellence, then one has to not only put in the efforts that are desired, but at the same time ensure that the efforts that are put are commensurate with the achievement that you seek.
All right.
And that is what I feel is very important.
And are majority of the days days where you sleep less and study more?
I try to maintain that balance. So I would say I sleep more and study less at this point of time.
It's nice to know that you have the spirit of enjoying the moment, but away from work, what are the areas of life that you enjoy many more moments?
Well, apart from academics, I enjoy co-curricular activities. So Moots would be one of them. It acts as a good stress buster, although it can give you a lot of stress when things don't go your way. But Moots, client counseling competitions, alternative dispute resolution competitions, and these are a few of the co-curricular activities apart from academics, which you can spend your quality time preparing for any competition, which would not only help you in your academics but in life as well. More importantly, I love to play sports, so I'm fond of table tennis and tennis. So in my free time, or I would say in my leisure time, I would enjoy playing sports like tennis and table tennis, and that would keep me active.
So Eshaan, since you love table tennis, I do hope that your career is a long one, and in every case that you handle in future, I hope you have a smashing success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us, and a big congratulations to your team.
Thank you.
And may the three of you continue as great legal experts in future, and continue your friendship as well.
Thank you very much.
Eshaan Jacques, the member of the team that won the All India Moot Court competition 2023. It was a pleasure having him as the newsmaker of the month.